Iranian Persian citizen, studying and working in London. So when I graduated from Imperial, which is a very well-known, established top university in the UK, unfortunately, exactly the same time the market went down. So as a third-class citizen, that I wasn't European, I wasn't American, I wasn't British, I faced a lot of difficulty of finding a job at the time. And when the opportunity was coming, as soon as, I've been arriving into the opportunity, they noticed that I'm Iranian. They were like, oh, okay, so it's gonna, it's not gonna work for us. So I faced a lot of difficulty, and I came to conclusion that perhaps I can be a consultant. And I targeted, companies in oil and gas that they've been working with the Middle East, so I could add value in terms of expertise, in terms of understanding a region, and how to communicate with the clients, and that opened one door for me. However, the salary wasn't very sufficient in order to live comfortably. And then I came with another solution that if I start working with other countries, not in Europe, how does that sound? And I started to network, and I found my first employer in the United States. So I started to consult with them as well. At the same time I was working in the oil and gas, I found this opportunity in the sensor and technology in the US. And I started to work with them because they wanted to expand in the UK and in Europe. So I started to work with both of them at the same time, since it wasn't any conflict of interest. And after 2 years of hard work in 2011, they really liked what I offered and I accomplished. And this company gave me the opportunity to move to the United States. So they got me H-1 visa, and they brought me to the US. And today, in 2018, I became a US citizen. And I look at back, and I just look at the hard work that I put, and the amount that I try to strategize that how I can survive in European country, and how I can earn money and build my skill set and build a reputation. I look at it as an experience, and I learned my lesson during that time, that you need to always be prepared for the next crash. And you need to always to think differently and think out of box. So for this actually current situation, I took the lesson. I took it as the experience that I am already been through, and I need to learn from it. That you need to be resilient, you need to be hopeful, you need to be strategic. That how during this time you want to get the opportunities and receive them, how to differentiate yourself from others. And you need to not afraid of what people think or what people they react. You need to take action, and when you plant your seed right, the seed eventually gonna come up and you're gonna harvest them. But it may be, it takes longer time.
Well, and Winston Churchill, I just saw this quote come by my eyeballs. If you're going through hell, keep going, right?
Absolutely.
It's not being beaten down by a no, right? Or closed doors or xenophobia or whatever the thing is. It's to just stay determined and stay the course and keep your eye out for opportunities like you did, so you can leverage the relationships that you're building, so you can keep showing up, because we all get knocked down. Everybody's got something or some story of when it looked like all was lost and they didn't give up.
Absolutely. Right? Until 2015, I literally had all the collection of the rejections that I collected during the time of 2008 to 2011. and they all, it was very politely, but I collected them and I decided to get rid of them because attachment to the past is not really good. You need to always moving forward and looking forward, but take your lesson and, have it in your pocket because always becomes handy. And but you always need to move forward and be hopeful and, think out of the box and you will get the result.
Yeah, I believe that that is the key to your success. And, I'm sure that culturally we have some similarities in the fact that I was started very young with a father, Greek father, who would say no to everything that I asked for. And I worked so hard at turning that no into a yes that I think it prepared me well for my future. Right? Because as an entrepreneur, you're always going to expect no's. We just want to get to the next, get through the no's to get to the next. And no matter what the obstacle, I think that you're, living proof that we can't be held back if we're determined and we don't let the doors being temporarily closed get in our way. So it's a very inspiring story. And what you're doing these days, tell us who you're looking for and what we as an audience can do to reach out and find you and work together with you.
So we are the biggest international accelerator program, and what happened during the COVID, we actually increased our investment. We used to be 70% international, 30% national, and what we saw in the ecosystem that everybody, they tightened their investment, we saw that as opportunity for us as an accelerator for the pre-seed and seed stages. And we started to invest more. So now we are 50-50. I can proudly, announce that our current cohort that started 2 weeks ago, we are 70% African American and women, and 30% all. It's even less than a 30%. It's actually 15% of the cohort is Caucasian. So, and it's, I, say that proudly because we believe that minorities and women and international immigrants, they bring values and they have some sort of a strength because life prepared them for this journey automatically because of the journey that they've been through. As you mentioned about your father, we see it as a woman every day, we receive a lot of no's and we need to open doors. I born and raised in an Islamic country that I always needed to put more effort in order to be successful and show that I have the same capability as men. And African American, they go through the same journey as well. They need to put, twice and 4 times more effort than normal Caucasian men and women in order to receive money, in order to receive investment or any opportunities for them. And we invested in them because we believe in them. I truly believe that the beautiful CEOs are the ones that even if, they close their current business at the moment, they pivot toward a completely different business, they're going to be successful because they are resilient, they are persistent, they are smart, they are not really surrounded to no's. They're going to knock every door to get open. Our cohort at the moment, we are scouting for the next cohort for in the months of August. We are looking for pre-seed, seed stage entrepreneurs and startups that they have a capability of scaling. They are smart CEOs. They understand the situation and they are willing to take any route in order to be successful. So we are currently investing internationally and nationally for our next cohort in August.
Well, it's fantastic. I'm thrilled to hear somebody in this climate talking about expansion and investing. It's a wonderful conversation, and you can reach Victoria at the Expert Dojo and talk to her personally. We have an international audience, so this is an opportunity for a top accelerator program to be accessible to you. And Victoria, I am so grateful for you to take the time today and everything that you have going on to show up for us and really share your wisdom and experience and your own path to invincibility. So thank you so much for being with us today. And everybody, reach out to Victoria on the Expert Dojo, and we will look forward to seeing you all on our next show.
Thank you so much, Christine, for the opportunity. And I look forward to working with all the entrepreneurs and helping them, especially women and minorities, because this is a tough time and it's tougher for minorities. So I emphasize on that because we both are women and we know the obstacles in this world. And I look forward to working with you and helping all the entrepreneurs.
We'll keep it going. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks, Victoria. Take care.
Thank you. Have a great one.